如何？我是风流间回到霍格华兹的传承，我们来上魔药课了。魔药课够起来，但是上药草课啊，这是什么？只是魔药课。我们人在这，又走来这，也从这个飞。
Maybe Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow them. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Oh.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
哇，这个教授有帅哦，黑帮吧？
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
无毒药啊，这真能喝吗？
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen,
跟人家搞
anyone
事
with a
了。
troll-sized brain can brew an Adurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will
你看
add
要我
that
偷
extra
东西，
spark.
我就知道。
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
任会中断吗？
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a
看来
Fooper
任务
feather
会
from
中断，
Sharp's
所以
office.
如果要解，
It's
还
the
是要
last
跟你
ingredient
说
I，need to complete my
我帮
potion.
你。
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need to complete my potion.
A well
有一些东西哦，正气师。这个箱子也放的太好笑了。
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Gareth,
Hello again.
here's the Fooper feather you wanted.
Knew you'd come around. Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon done. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking
Here, Jordan.
responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
又被锁起来了。
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
你看一下有没有什么任务吧。这是什么主线啊？没有可用的主线任务。啊，可能要解这个哦。
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
这也可以把任务接一接它这个点。
That's the last time I have a potion idea that I...
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio.
哦哟，
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
好吧，要帮他找东西啦。背离书架，但是我现在没有要解这个任务的意思，就是要接任务诶。哦哟。 loading 很久哦。
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
这边。
Incendio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
诡异药草塞我的草灵从上面整个倒掉啊！打断这个，因为身为卫斯理助教的植物者，他早被退学了。那是在抱怨那个人。飞行书哦。
Revelio.
我忘了，就来这边。嗯，这附近。
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
应该上面吧。
Revelio.
老麦图书管理员啊，第一位图书管理员。静默咒啊，这看起来有点帅哦。哦，是因为这个。对哦。应该还有一个书啊。其实有个书收一收。 No.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
我超深，有的白的，有的黑的。
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
不能说不给就过分了啊。 要如果顺利结束，再去杀小怪。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
有，咖啡厅手相模型哦，是什么占卜学的课程教室？根据布莱克教授指示，我很荣幸能以副校长的身份邀请担任霍格华兹魔法与巫术学院占卜学教授啊，布拉布拉布拉，马蒂尔达·卫斯理教授也是卫斯理教授，跟穆迪瓦说这件事情啊，这应该就是我们要找的穆迪瓦。哎，这有点酷。
Revelio. Accio.
果然，那个魔法也是一个，这个肯定也是一个点，就要绕一大圈才有办法。
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
没有人阻挡啊！
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
哦，这些球真的超问号啊！
Revelio.
哦，
Revelio.
又跑来这了。应该比较早到小怪。
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
我一定在试店，顺便看一下路上有没有什么小怪好了。这海里的感觉不是很好打。有什么山野怪物吗？ 他好歹让我有小怪可以刷吧。
Here's a pleasant surprise.
Disco， 没反应啊。
Accio, Levioso, Incendio.
哦，这个。
Accio. Levioso.
没有办法漂浮起来就拉了。
Accio.
魔力不够强啊！算了，哎，这应该有个小怪让我打打。要怎么样快速搜寻附近的小怪呢？诶，多了主线了。跟随你的新闻找到这本书的缺失页面。 火米村，好，我觉得火米村。
Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you can't get lost.
感觉任务一接就会接很久，先卖东西。
For helping to save the village from those trolls.
老板娘呢？ 这边店很多啊，随便找个进去卖。
Revelio. Accio.
Hey. OK， 可以，这可以卖东西，有吧？没有吗
Revelio.
其实这边有个画框。
Historically speaking, there's never been a team like this year's championship.
Have you ever been?
那我们来这好了。啊？哦。
Take your time.
Revelio.
Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
哦哟，有意思。
Revelio.
魔法阶梯啊，巨著与魔卷轴的魔法阶梯啊。OK， 有很多书，来吧。
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Shall we？ 骑兽的、哦。 嗯，那个其实也蛮要买的很起来的东西。
A pleasure doing business with you.
哎，这好像都可以穿呢。
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help. Let's look at what we have, shall we? That is no way to earn my favor. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to...
好，今天先到这，下次我们再继续我们主线任务，拜拜。